Hi guys, so we're at the African Presidential Leadership Center and I'm standing next to Yvonne Katsande. How are you doing today?
Well, I'm wonderful, thank you.
I'm good, thanks. I wanted to know, can you tell us more about what is happening at the event today and what is the main topic being discussed?
Okay, so this event has brought together former presidents of some of the African countries. I could name just a few: Ghana, Zambia, Nigeria, Mauritius, Tanzania. So they have come together to talk about promoting education in African countries. And as former presidents and the experiences that they've had in terms of uplifting education and promoting education, particularly among the youth, they have gathered here together to continue to look at it and continue to support it and see what other ways can be explored, to uplift and promote education in Africa.
Oh, okay, interesting. Is there anything you're looking forward to in terms of the event or anything you've heard? Because I mean, it's not really break, but I took you inside. And is there anything that you've heard that you'd like to share with young people about education?
I mean, I'm a woman in media who particularly supports education, but within the media fraternity, I strongly believe that education is key. And as you all know, in South Africa, they say that if you educate a woman, you've actually educated a whole country. So I am here because I share the same vision. I also look forward to interviewing the head of states. I am a political correspondent, and every time I get an opportunity, I grab it. So perhaps that is even the main reason why I'm here, but also just to learn a few tips from Fundi. I mean, this is a good initiative. They've done extremely well, and they continue to do extremely well. This was just a vision of one person, to say that we can actually do this and push it instead of just waiting for government to initiate and do something. So I also share the same vision. I'm also trying to, push the agenda of promoting and educating women and girls in media.
One of the head of states said we should forget about mainstream education and focus on stuff like technology and stuff like that inside. Is there anything you want to add on that or comment on? What do you think about that statement?
I know for certain that, the world is evolving. You clearly can see that what it used to be 10 years ago is not what it is now. So innovation and technology is a very key and very important area that Africa needs to improve, especially amongst the youth. What is rather saddening is the fact that you find that the youths like you now have to go to London or to other countries to try and get that education within that space of innovation and technology. So the question is, why should it be like that? Why? You see, Africa needs to do more. They have to push that agenda more than ever, because it's only true. The world has changed, we're now doing things differently. We know, look at the cell phones that you actually use. We never used to have those cell phones before, but look at what a cell phone can actually do. In the palm of your hand, you can literally communicate with the whole world. You can literally change the world. So imagine where we are going now, 2 years, 5 years, 10 years, 20 years from now. Innovation is taking over. Technology is taking over.
And what advice would you give to young people? I mean, technology can go bad and good in terms of social media. There's bullying, there's everything. What advice would you give to young people on how to use technology, for education and in the right way?
I think young people need to be focused. Do you understand? I understand they are young, they are hype, they want to have fun, but I think young people should be focused. Focused in the sense that there's a lot that life can offer in many different ways. You have the power of education, you have the power of innovation and technology, unlike some generations, like former President Rupia Banda said that probably his generation, they're all old people now, and now the young people that are in the world now are the ones that, these are the future leaders. They're the ones to change things. So they need to be focused. They need to get an education. Come on. Without an education, really, there's no base. You need an education for you to alleviate yourself into the next higher realm of life, So they need to stay focused. They need to work hard and not just play. They need to use that technology and innovation for entrepreneurial purposes. Do you understand? Instead of cyberbullying, like you just said, they need to use that for entrepreneurial purposes. Businesses, how to change their own lives, make money out of it one way or the other. Everybody wants to make money. Don't you want to? I want to make money all the time, so they need to focus on that.
And that is it from me, Lisha. We were at the African Presidential Leadership Center. I hope you guys enjoyed that interview.